What's up, my juicy gamers? It's Juicer here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to complete all 9 different Merlin Trials in Hogwarts Legacy. Let's get into it. The Merlin Trials, which are represented by the leaf icon, can be found all over your map. Completing them is the only way to increase your inventory size, so it's really important. In order to activate the Merlin Trial, you must have available Mallowsweet leaves. You then approach the stone swirl and activate it. There are 9 different types of Merlin Trials. I'm going to show you how to complete all of them. The first one that I encountered, and so the first one that I'm going to talk about, is the trial with the tiny stone orbs. The goal of this trial is to get the 3 sets of the 5 tiny stone orbs onto their specific platforms. After activating, cast Revelio. The platforms and stone orbs should show up in blue. Use any of your movement spells, such as Accio and Wingardium Leviosa, to move the balls into the platform. Release them near the platform and they'll be sucked in and covered in vines. After you've done all 3, you've completed it.
Merlin himself will be proud.
The next trial is the Parkour trial. This trial is a pretty easy one because no spells are required. There will be a rock pathway around the trial. You need to stay on the top of each rock without touching the ground and make it to the end. If you do fall, it will reset the trial and you have to start again. Once you've completed the entire path, the Merlin hut will show up and you'll be done with the Parkour trial. The next trial is the glowing moth trial. Just like the mirrors throughout the world, you need to use Lumos in order to complete this trial. Once you interact with the trial and use Revelio, you can see that there are 3 unpowered towers.
Lumos.
Each one is going to need its own set of glowing moths. This one can be a little bit tricky because they try and hide at least one set of the moths, so look around the area and you should find all 3. Use Lumos wherever you find the moths and bring them to the towers.
Lumos.
Once you bring the glowing moths to the tower, they will automatically go in. Complete all 3 towers, and that will be the end of the Merlin trial.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
The next trial is the giant Stone Orb trial. This one's also pretty simple and works in a similar way to the small orbs. What you need to do is you need to get the giant orb into its hole. All of your movement spells, such as Depulso, Accio, and Wingardium Leviosa, can be used to get the ball into the hole.
Depulso.
Oftentimes, there's a funnel around that leads directly to the hole. So I just Depulso it in there, and it rolls right into the goal.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
The next trial is the torchlighting trial. This trial will require you to use some fire spells. The best thing to use is Confringo.
Revelio.
This trial is actually a little bit more complicated than it seems because it has a timer. When you locate the 3 bowls around the trial, you'll see that one is tall, one is short, and one is medium. You should always light the tall bowl first because if it gets into the ground, it resets the trial. Once you've lit all 3 before the timer, you'll complete the Merlin trial. The next trial is the exploding stones. Once you activate the trial, you'll see these stones with some green glowing orbs in them. Destroy all the ones around the trial and you complete it. It's that simple. For this trial, I use Confringo to destroy all of the stones.
Merlin himself would be proud.
The next trial is the opposite of that last trial, where you actually repair the stones. Once you interact with the trial, you'll see 5 statues around you get destroyed. You use Reparo and repair all 5 statues and you complete the trial. It's that simple.
That's that. Settled.
The next trial is the Breaking Orbs trial. This one's pretty simple, you just use your basic attack. All around the trial will be these orbs on top of some platforms. Once you've destroyed each one, you complete the trial.
Merlin himself would be proud.
The final trial is the cube matching trial. This trial requires the use of Flipendo. When you activate the trial, you will see these platforms with these cube stones on top of them. This is actually probably the most confusing of the trials for me, so I'll go a little bit more into detail on this one. The goal of this trial is to match the cube with the bottom pillar. The way I approached it was I focused on one symbol on the side of the pillar. I then flipped the cube so that symbol would be on the top of the cube, facing the sky. I would then go to the opposite side, flip the cube so the symbol on the cube and the symbol on the pillar match. There is a correct side up for the cube, so then all you have to do is rotate 90 degrees and flip the cube 1, 2, or 3 times, and you should have a match. Once you do this for all 3 pillars, you complete the trial. Done. I hope you enjoyed learning how to complete all the Merlin trials. If this helped you out at all, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.